How's it going, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Mike Starr, and I'm very excited to showcase to you all a 4K Ultra HD, which I think is one of the best transfers in the recent years. Now, this movie is a classic. It's a cult classic written and directed by Quentin Tarantino, and that film is Pulp Fiction by Miramax Films. This is a crime film, non-linear, starring an all-star cast: John Travolta, Samuel Jackson, Uma Thurman, Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Amanda Plummer, and just, the list goes on. But this an amazing transfer by Paramount and Miramax. Aspect ratio 16:9. 2.39.1. This only does come with the 4K. Really love this movie. I discovered this movie late in life, in my 20s, and just an amazing movie. And if you're a filmmaker or a film buff, then you've definitely seen this movie. And if you haven't, you've got to go out there and watch it. This was made in 1994 with a budget of $8.5 million. And smashed it at the box office, grossed $213.9 million. And this also won the highest award at the Cannes Film Festival, where it was first screened. It won the Palme d'Or award, which, as I understand, is the highest award you can win in that festival. But having said that, this, I think, was the second film that Quentin Tarantino made. I know he made Reservoir Dogs before this, and then he made this one. But this was the film that slingshotted Quentin Tarantino into the limelight of Hollywood and made him a superstar. And then every film after that, whatever he touched turned to gold. I mean, I don't really like Jackie Brown. I do have Jackie Brown on Blu-ray, but definitely Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite films that he's done, along with Reservoir Dogs. And Inglourious Basterds would probably be my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie that he's made. This does hold a solid 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, and this was nominated for 7 Academy Awards, winning 1 Academy Award out of the 7 for Best Screenplay, along with Roger Avary, who he co-wrote this with, but Quentin Tarantino directed this by himself. But having said that, this holds as one of the best 100 movies in the last 100 years. It holds number 95 on the list of 100 films in 100 years by AFI. And this is a great movie. We will unbox this in a little bit, but I first want to go through the synopsis briefly and tell you a bit about this movie if you haven't seen it. But so first I'll tell you about the specs, and then we'll do the synopsis. So audios and visuals, 10 out of 10. Amazing. This is up there with the best 4K transfers, best audio in existence. This, Lord of the Rings, and Saving Private Ryan are the best that I have viewed. The movie as a whole gets a 10 out of 10 as well. 10, 10, 10. And packaging-wise, well, unfortunately, I have to give it an 8 out of 10 because the packaging, they could have done a lot more with it. I mean, I know in America, they have so many editions of the 4K that have come out. But here in Australia, we are very limited. So, okay, synopsis time. The story is non-linear. It goes back and forth. It's a crime film. It opens up with a couple at a diner, Tim Roth and Amanda Plummer, Bunny and Honey. I think that was their names in the movie. But anyways, they hold up this diner, and then it goes into the sequence of the opening credits, Pulp Fiction, and then it shows Vincent Vega, who is played by John Travolta, and Jules, who is played by Samuel Jackson. They work for this mob boss, Mr. Wallace. I'm blanking on his first name. Marcellus Wallace, that's his first name. And they have to go collect some money for him. So then it shows these two gangsters in their tuxedo-style suits go to this house with a bunch of younger gentlemen there. They shoot up the place, they get into a shootout. Then it goes to another story. It goes to John Travolta. I think the second sequence is John Travolta has to take out Marcellus Wallace's wife, played by Uma Thurman. Her name is Mia Wallace. They go to this cafe, this dinner, this 60s diner where Steve Buscemi makes a cameo appearance. And yeah, then from there, she ODs on this, I think it's heroin that John Travolta takes earlier, and then he has to revive her because if she dies, the blood is going to be on his hands, and Marcellus Wallace, this big mob boss, will kill him. And then, you know, then it goes to another sequence of Bruce Willis, he's a boxer, and then another sequence, and another sequence, and another sequence. But anyways, let's get into the unboxing, and then we'll do the outro. Let's go. Bam! And here we have Pulp Fiction 4K Ultra HD. Now let's open up this bad boy. Okay, let's quickly do it. Alright. Let's get this open. Alright. So, looking at the front, it's a very nice black and white picture, minus the lips. That's the original poster art from when this movie came out. When I was a kid, I was used to, see if you want to read the specs here. When I was a kid, I always used to see the VHS at Kmart, but I was like, what is this movie? And everyone used to speak about it. Yeah. And just standard, really no disc art. Is there any reversible art on this? Nope, nothing. So I guess that's, yeah, Pulp Fiction on 4K Ultra HD. And that's it for this video, everyone. Well, what can I say? Pulp Fiction 4K Ultra HD is worth the upgrade. If you're thinking about upgrading from the DVD or the Blu-ray, definitely do it. It costs a bit more, but it's definitely worth it. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up by saying, I'm Mike Starr. Thank you all for watching. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't. But if you have subscribed, thank you all for supporting this channel. I really mean it. Much love from me to you. And yeah, that about wraps it up for this video, everyone. So without further ado, Mike Starr signing off, saying, have a good night!